Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. 2010 V-Star 250. It's actually up for sale. Really clean. It's got just over 3,000 miles on it. And pretty much been garaged its whole life. Sounds good, runs good. I just put over 50 miles on it today just to make sure everything was good to go for the season. Fresh oil change, fresh battery, and so let's take it for a little bit of a ride on the way home here. So there's the mileage, just over 3,000, 6,100 or 61 miles on it today. Just to make sure everything was good to go. Just a nice trip back and forth to work. Again with the glove. I always do the glove. I don't know why. Alright, well, if any of you guys are used to watching my channel, you know I'm not a small guy. So I'm over 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. And I think last time I got on the scale last week I was somewhere in the 230, so we'll be kind of showing a little bit about how this bike does with a bigger rider on it. We'll get to stop here and you can see my knees aren't too bad. Like I said, I rode it 45 minutes to work, and I'm riding it back home through town. You know, if you're not in a big hurry or nothing, I mean, it's not like my 600 or anything, but it's a fun little bike. If I didn't have, you know, too many people are going to give me crap for that one, too many bikes. Just running out of room, so this one's the low one on the totem pole. So it's got to go, which is too bad because it'd be a fun little bike, and I kind of wanted to do a little chopper, a little bobber or something with it because they're kind of cool, little V-twins. I think last year when I rode it a bit last year, like I said, with my big self on it, it was still getting 70 miles a gallon pretty easily. And my commute, it's wound up pretty good because I cruise on my commute anywhere from 55 to 65, sometimes in the 70s. So it's wound up a little bit, but it seems to do it. You're not going to pass anybody real fast at that speed, but it does the speed and it just hangs there. So that's really impressive. I think I've had it somewhere up in the upper 80s before, if I remember right, without a whole lot of effort. Probably depending on what I ate for lunch or dinner or breakfast, or, you know, who knows. Looks like we're going to be following this guy the same direction. But as you can tell, I'm going through the lights and or the gears and stuff here. I'm not real aggressive on it, just it goes through town. We're sitting in third gear now, 25 miles an hour, no big deal. I'm trying to drop the fourth. Yeah, fourth good cruise. Yay! So I'm going to leave it in fourth, and we're just going to kind of roll the throttle on. Okay, I mean, I'm not rolling on it very hard, but that's pretty impressive. I like it. You know, really, what do you expect for a 250? It does really good. surprised at the amount of torque that it has and the flat torque that it has. I think it has something to do with being that B twin. Speed limit here is changing to 50, so let's get a little closer to that. I'm just rolling on in fifth gear. So there's 55, and I mean it's doing it pretty easy. I'm not making it work very hard. I'm now at 55-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah, I mean, 55, no big deal. Let's get it back up there again. Oh hell, let's go by it and see what it does. Something. Let me throw something else out there on this. The fuel that's in here isn't fresh. So I know for a fact with fresh fuel, it'll go faster than 70 miles an hour. I think this fuel is probably 6 months old or something. But it was plumb full, I couldn't add anything to it. So I'm trying to get some of it out. I got to imagine with somebody that's 100 pounds less than me, or even 50 pounds less than me, this thing would be a great little cruiser bike. Man, it's a beautiful afternoon. I guess it's evening. Just like, yeah, 7:46. Alright, well now we're going to see what it does accelerating. Here we go. An uphill incline to do that.